Welcome to Popcorn Talk, featuring movie discussion, news, and interviews. Popcorn Talk. We talk movies.
Hey guys, Mike Kalinowski here once again with DC Movie News Character Corner. This week we got kind of a 2-for-1 special. We're going to talk about Commander Steel, but also his descendant, Citizen Steel. Now both of these characters have appeared recently on Legends of Tomorrow. You had Commander Steel played by Matt McCall, and then Citizen Steel played by Nate Haywood. Citizen Steel, or the Nate Haywood character, has not gone into his full superhero mode yet. Set pictures just released by Katie Lloyds did show him on set. It's not an official picture, but it was on Instagram of him in the suit. So he's definitely coming into that. As you saw so far, we've seen on Legends, they're with the Justice Society of America, and Commander Steel is one of the founding members of that. His character origin, very similar to Captain America. Of course, you see the red, white, and blue suit. He was in college. He was working with a guy named Dr. Gilbert Giles on a kind of a formula that was injected into the body and would reinforce bone and muscle. Then he goes away to war. He comes back and he's injured, and he volunteers himself for this project to have this life-saving serum kind of put in his body. And it doesn't turn him into a cyborg per se, but his bones are kind of, this alloy goes over them. It's a metal alloy. So he kind of is a cyborg. He's kind of a Captain America, Steve Rogers super soldier, where his strength is not incredibly strong, but he's much better than human. And this is where he gets the name of Commander Steel. His skin is bulletproof. That is the difference between him and Captain America. But this is all kind of biological inside of him, even though it's kind of has a robotic feel to it. But again, he was part of the Justice Society of America, but also part of the All-Star Squadron. This is something I don't think we'll get into on Legends of Tomorrow this season, at least, with another superhero team. But he was a member of that, member of the JSA. So now we have his descendant, played by the character Nate Haywood, is a descendant of this, which they're going to get to throughout the series. He's kind of so far replacing Rip Hunter on the show. We saw what happened to Rip Hunter on the show so far. I don't think he's gone permanently, but the Nate Haywood character, this historian professor, is kind of taken over the Rip Hunter version of it, but I think we're going to get to his superhero version and identity eventually. If he has powers, that still remains to be seen. That second character was created by Jeff Johns and Alex Ross in 2007, so it's a fairly new character, the Citizen Steel. The original Commander Steel was part of Justice League Detroit with Vixen, who's been on the show, so there's a lot of history. It seems like between Supergirl, Arrow, and Flash, they're kind of more current, but with Legends of Tomorrow, because they can go into the past, they're really bringing the history of the DC Universe. So if you want to find more about these characters, check out any Justice League Detroit comic book, anything by Alex Ross and the JSA, and Jeff Johns in 2000, that whole period. Justice League Unlimited, the cartoon, had Commander Steel on it. It was voiced by Kevin Conroy, actually, who we know as the voice of Batman, so he was on that. So it's very interesting. We're getting a lot of these father-son, grandparent relations in Legends, kind of the history, which DC Comics is really famous for, and I'm really happy to see come forward into the TV shows. Guys, make sure you check us out and give us a thumbs up. Leave a comment. I love replying to those comments with you guys, or find me on Twitter at Mike Kalinowski. Catch you on the next one.